Hello everyone, it's me, Lena the Plug, and I'm here with Mr.
Jason Love.
Jason Love! You guys, I have not seen this man since a year ago when we did the scene. Like, this is literally the first time I'm seeing him. Even though we were both at the Avion Awards, I didn't get to see you, but we won an award for our incredibly viral scene.
Yeah, that was kind of dope.
Insanity. I can't believe it's been a year. I don't think I've ever seen as many memes as I have in my life about one thing. Maybe the Hawk-Tua girl.
Yeah.
She's beating us.
But I don't know.
It was crazy.
We had to end in the chokehold for a little while.
It lasted like a good few weeks. Every day I would wake up and I'd be like, I don't think there's gonna be any more memes today. I think the press cycle, like the news cycle is over. And then it just kept going. And Adam started it. Like, we shot a scene together, and the reason it was a big deal is because I am married to Adam 22, who is a pretty big podcaster that everyone knows. And he was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go on the podcast tomorrow and I'm gonna talk about it. Like, I feel like that was his way of processing it.
So I've been with my girl for 7 years. We just got married. We're not in an open relationship, but from a porn perspective, we shoot with other girls, stuff like that, right?
Yeah. But no other guys is busting her coochie and ass out.
Well, you guessed it. Over the weekend,
Something like that happened.
she filmed her first ever scene with another man.
I know you was mad.
Shit.
You was angry.
I agreed to it, so I wasn't. Angry might not be the word.
But you was kind of like disappointed a little bit. Like, you vibe like, that's your cinch.
You know, I agreed to it. She gave me a lot of outs on the way in. Like, she kind of kept telling me, like, if you don't want me to, I won't do it.
You should have said no.
I said that I wanted her to do it. I'm like,
on top of millions of dollars.
So then as soon as he started talking about it, I was like, I'm gonna talk about it. And I posted this clip that went so viral. It was like an afterthought. We were about to start shooting the actual scene, and him and I were in the bathroom, and the filmer was like, yeah, you guys come out of the bathroom and I'll start filming you guys. And while we were in the bathroom waiting for the cue from the filmer, I put my phone up and I just said, guys, guess who I'm shooting with today? It's finally happening. And he pops out, and that was it. It was like, I want to get a clip for my story. Hey guys, guess who I'm shooting with today? It's finally happening. Wow, I did not know you were gonna do that. And that ended up going so viral that it became a filter.
Seconds.
On
it took
TikTok.
seconds to do it.
Took a second, one take. Like, it wasn't like we were trying to create a marketing stunt. It was just something that we shot. And then, yeah, it became a filter on TikTok, and people were like using it, and like, basically it would be me, but then the guy who was making the TikTok would be the one who would pop out behind me.
I laughed so much at that shit.
There was a lot of really funny stuff that came out of it. I did not know it was gonna go that viral. Did you?
No way, I didn't think so. Like, I knew it would have had like a little something in the air,
yeah.
But I didn't think it would have been blown out of proportion like that.
It was crazy. I have heard from people who have told me, through people who know people at OnlyFans, that it is like one of the most successful scenes on OnlyFans, if not the most successful scene on OnlyFans. So I will give it to us for that.
Let's go. You know, in the beginning, I couldn't go anywhere.
I wanted to ask you about that.
Somebody saying something about it. Anywhere in the world.
Like, you have a very easy to spot look. Like, it's not like you're not anyone else. You're just Jason Love, right? Like, there's not a lot of guys walking around look like you're very tall. You're what, 6'7"?
6'5".
6'5". Okay, you're like, you've got a presence to you. You could spot him from a mile away. Yeah. So you took a lot of photos?
Ridiculous. It used to be bad before, and after that, it was ridiculous. Dudes, I'm in Japan. People bringing their wives up to me.
In Japan?
Yes, in Japan to take pictures and ask for other things, obviously. But I'm like, calm down. I'll take you.
I was just in Japan for 2 weeks, and I feel like the culture is very like mild and quiet, and you know, so I'm very shocked about people coming up to you and asking you for photos a lot. I feel like it's very conservative, you know.
That's what I thought.
So you go to the beach, and what, people just see you and want to take photos every day?
All the time.
That's crazy. Yeah. I feel like I was well known before that, but then after that I never go out, but I went to the club, and I was like, wow, there's a lot of like frat boys in college here who are just like, I want to take a picture with you, and I'm like,
highway. Oh
my god, I want to hide right now. This is awkward. It's so awkward. So yeah, that's what happened, and I didn't know how I was gonna feel about seeing you today, because it's just like, I feel like we've gotten so close through the memes in a way because we have like this shared experience of being super viral together, and then obviously Adam too.
Yeah.
Who he's not here, but I wish he could have been here because this would have been even funnier. But yeah, we're gonna pull up some memes from last year and react to them and just talk about some juicy stuff because I have some things I want to ask you.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, this is the filter I was talking about. We're gonna insert everything here on the screen, but like literally just every dude.
They did the filter so good.
I
too.
know.
Like it almost looked like that's what's happening.
Like it's pretty convincing. It looks like I slept with all of these men, or at least
Thousands.
Oh my god. Oh, I actually remember my friend went to a music festival in LA and someone, I don't understand the joke because I don't do poppers or know anything about poppers, but it was like a picture of us and it was like when the poppers hit or something. I was like, what? I don't even get it, but why is there like a big totem pole type thing of us at a music festival? Insanity.
Oh man, people would send me bottles in the club just to write something silly on the sign.
Jason Love, will you please fuck my wife?
Oh man, it's crazy stuff. I mean, I would take the bottle, but I'm like,
Hey, why not? Get a little something out of it? Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Oh yeah, okay, so even before we did the scene together, one of the reasons that I wanted to do the scene with you was because we have this TikTok from AVN 2 years ago that went really viral. We like planned it with Adam. He was like, say that my wife is the hottest girl here and then like walk away with her. And that's what we did. And then he looks really shocked.
Let me ask you something. Who's the hottest girl here?
Your wife.
Here, right now?
And so everyone's like, oh yeah, this aged poorly, but I guess this was sort of the beginning of it all.
like a telltale.
In a way, like I didn't even know I was ever gonna do a scene with someone other than my husband, but this sort of, you know, kind of sparked the idea in a way. And I think that has like 13 million views on my TikTok.
Oh yeah, so
Insanity.
that was a nice telltale.
So do people just come to you all the time and ask you about me or Adam, and you're just like, I don't know, I haven't really seen them?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Like, how's Adam? I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's fabulous. I don't know.
I haven't talked to
I
him.
don't talk to him every day like on that. Like,
Yeah, right?
It looks like he's good.
People still talk to him about it, like I feel like all the time. Every time we go out, people bring it up to him. Yeah. Or like rappers who come to No Jumper and stuff, I feel like they're just always bringing it up to him. Like, he's like, man, it's been a year. Like, when are we gonna stop talking about this? I have like sort of I would say like a poor/weird relationship with academics. I went on his stream in 2016 before I had even met Adam, and I talked about, you know, my crazy tales and whatever. And then when I started dating Adam and they started beefing, he would like always like bring it up to Adam. So I have like a weird relationship with him, but he's hilarious. And he had like a play-by-play watch party of our tape on his live stream. I enjoyed it. I thought it was very, very funny. So this is actually a clip of him discussing it. Where's the volume?
Who want to come to the watch party, y'all? Who want to come to the watch party, y'all? Me and AD, we having a watch party. I don't know if T-Rock want to be in the watch party, but Duno gonna bring the snacks.
As if.
So
House phone finna bring the 3D glasses.
Oh,
we
man.
gotta see the 3D. She puts up a turnaround jumper and she made it. Perfect. Okay, comes down the other end. All right, she's playing defense. She's playing defense. She's playing defense. She's bouncing. She's bouncing. She's on her tippy toes, y'all. She's on her tippy toes. Okay, they drive to the left. She's there. Oh wow, she forces the pass. Oh my God, double team. She forces turnover. Fast break. Let's go. We're going down the other end. Alley hoop. Oh my God, is that the booty hole? The booty hole is bouncing. The Dinkleberry is falling apart. It is here. The comeback is going on. Listen. All right, here we go. She's riding. She's riding. She's riding. Fuck Tom Brady. She's clutch. Okay, she's in there. Listen, I know the coach has called a multiple timeouts. Say, hey, listen, we got to get some moisture in there, but she gonna do it without.
So, yeah, I think the day our scene came out, I'm gonna call you out, Kai, but Kai didn't pay for the scene. I sent him the free link or whatever, so he got it like before everyone else. But he got it and he was watching it on his stream, I believe, and then Aiden and Academics.
Oh,
Hey, yo, my man, I got next.
Huh?
Hey, yo, my man, I got next.
You said you want next?
Nah, I said I have a good time with the best. You the best.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Hey, we doing it. Hey. OnlyPlugTalk.com. Shut up.
It was insanity.
they were all going crazy.
They were having like way too much fun with it.
Oh,
And Adam was just like, what? Like, what's the big deal? It's not a big deal. It's just another day at work, which it is just another day at work.
literally.
But people forget that Adam has had sex with like 300 women with me. And my track record here is what? 3 guys. 3 to 300. Like, come on, give me a break here. I feel like that's a really good ratio for him.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that you said that you would not let your wife do it.
I mean, if she was already doing said thing, then I'm, hey, that's what.
and would you
do it
prefer to
already.
be there, or would you prefer not to be there? If it was like your wife that you love,
And she was an adult
Actress,
entertainment
yeah.
actress or whatever, and she, what did she at work? I wouldn't care.
have
I
you
mean, if
ever
she wanted to be there for
dated?
more support than I would be, because I already understand.
Have you ever dated anyone in the industry?
No, I didn't.
No, never.
No.
Never anything close, like,
Maybe an OnlyFans girl.
but not like when you were
Strictly
shooting
OnlyFans.
studio stuff.
Yeah, I know, and she wasn't shooting with no guys. It was just me.
Just you. I mean, I feel like that's
And
everyone's
girls, and
preferred situation, right? Like, yeah, you work with girls, and then only me as a guy, and that's good and everything for the
we both get to
guy.
work with
But
girls.
what?
We both get to work with girls.
Yeah, and if she really likes girls like I do, then that's definitely a plus. But sometimes it's like you just wonder, okay, what if I shot with other guys too? And like, obviously now I got to see what would happen if I did. So I'm just saying, maybe you should let your girl work with another guy.
Well, I'm single now, so it don't matter.
You're single now?
Yeah.
How long have you been single?
2 years?
Oh, okay. I thought you like just got single.
No, I was single shortly before this.
Do you feel like you had more women like sliding into your DMs after this?
100%.
Yeah. None of them turned out to be good catches or anything.
No.
Was it mostly to
No, some of
collab?
them was fun.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say good catches.
not good catches. Not attracting the right kind of woman for you.
Henceforth, still single.
What is your like ideal woman
Ideal?
in physique and in personality?
Oh, physique. I don't really give a shit as long as they look good. I'm a personality person, so as long
Okay.
as they act accordingly. Yeah, gotta have some sexuality in them because
Yeah,
the
yeah.
boy's wild,
You have a
and then they
appetite.
gotta be understanding and be able to accept all the crazy stuff that.
But you wouldn't stop shooting for this person.
No.
How often do you shoot right now? Like for yourself, obviously. I know you don't do a lot of studio
Well,
stuff.
For the studio, maybe 20 a year. For myself, maybe 4 a month.
Okay.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And then you're having, your sex life off camera. then.
Exactly.
Okay, you're enjoying yourself. So she just has to be pretty. It doesn't matter if she's like big fake Miami booty or super skinny natural girl.
It really don't matter.
Doesn't matter. Just all about the personality and the.
yeah. I can work with all the rest.
I guess you've had like a very big variety of
Everything,
women, especially for studios. It's like whoever they book you with, right?
Physically, they're all the same, slight differences.
Has there ever been a day on set where you were like, I do not want to work with this girl, but like you have to get your mind right to do it?
I've had a couple that had like unpleasant personalities, not with me, but with like the crew members.
Okay.
How you treat the service is
Yeah,
how you
yeah.
are as a person. So it kind of put a bit of taste in my mouth in that
Harder
aspect,
because
but
you were so mad.
had to.
Yeah, that was I was like pulling her hair a little, like you were so mean to that one guy. Like, come on, put her in her place.
Got to give it to her. It's the only time she would get the punishment. So
A bad attitude is really unattractive. I always think about that with girls in the industry. I'm like, you're not going to get very far, Like people see that and they're like, I don't want to work with you.
exactly,
Just like-
personality means a lot.
Yeah, get put off by it.
Because good looks last only so long.
It's
you
true.
get used to. You can have the most beautiful girl in the world, but if her personality bad, the beauty it fades.
Yeah.
it fades here, but personality doesn't. You're gonna always like that
Yeah.
person. It's gonna always be your friend.
But it only happened to you a couple times with a girl. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
let's just say like a diva, right?
I would say maybe only 3 times in
Maybe
all the
only-
years.
And it's been you've been shooting what 8
8 years.
years? Because when I got
7,
started, I feel like
7, 8.
you were kind of new at the time too,
Yeah.
so about around the same amount of time. Okay, There's a lot of funny memes that they were kind of hard to track down, so
It's kind of got washed out a little bit.
I know. I wish that I could search on Twitter like memes from July 13th specifically. I'm sure there's a way. I'm just not like skilled enough to figure it out.
Ain't got no one that been calling me splurge.
Did your book sales go up because of
Yes, it did.
It did.
Because the meme was going everywhere, so people automatically, subconsciously see the book. And
Yeah.
So they go outsource it.
Hey, good time.
Yeah, I was here.
Okay, there was a lot of sports memes that were happening about me, and I don't know anything about sports, so I could not laugh, but I was grateful to be a part of the sporting community for some time. Like, this one says, explain this in football terms.
Oh yeah.
Well, how would you explain this in football terms? Please help me out here.
Oh, let's see.
The comments say touchdown in the end zone, but roughing the passer called on the defense.
Oh, that's a good way.
That's a good way to explain that.
Yes, it's Super Bowl, last seconds. You throw the guy catches the touchdown to win the Super Bowl, but they call roughing the passer.
It's all going over my head, but I'm gonna laugh. Deep drive to center field, and that one is gonna be way out. Okay, I'm like imagining like the voice of the announcer over there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Adam fumbled the ball and it ended up in the enemy's hands. I don't even know how to read some of these. I'm like, I don't want to butcher these sayings. He slotted into the back of the net. Wait, there's a net in football?
No, I don't know what he was.
Are they talking about
about
soccer? Like,
Yeah,
like
football, actual
European football?
European
Yeah,
football.
okay. He shoots, he scores, okay. Went in tight and came out a wide receiver. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not going to pretend to know. Let me see what I can
But
find
it
here.
said hitting a perfect knuckleball, which is in baseball is a pitch that moves around a lot. So it's almost hard to hit if it was thrown well. So it's like hitting it.
Does that mean I was squirming away? Because I feel like I was squirming away at times.
Yeah.
It's painful.
Yeah, you had a couple of track star moments.
Oh yeah, this guy Upblist on Twitter, he had a lot of fun with us with the memes. I saw a lot of memes that you were like, "This is why she's not texting you back."
Yeah,
And it was
with,
like
with that face.
a picture of me biting the bed sheets. We have to insert that in here. Find it. It's showing. This is like a video of a bunch of dudes like crying, tragically crying, and it says Adam 22 right now after the tape dropped. We honestly had a lot of fun.
Hey, I know Adam had to be laughing at some of this stuff.
Oh, for sure. We had a lot of fun. It's kind of fun to have people make really good memes about you.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of really bad memes. Okay, yeah, we got a lot of comparisons to Kim and Ray J. And I actually, like, I think I had it in my head before we shot the scene, like, I want this moment. Because this is, like, such an iconic screenshot from their scene, which is so old that it's, like, very pixelated. But
This looks quite similar.
pretty similar, right? And this made her more famous, and I think we can argue that this made me and you a little more famous. So
100%. Overall, at the end of the day, I believe it was a good move.
yeah, I think it was a net positive. We did a podcast on Aiden's stream with Andrew Tate, and Adam kept trying to get Andrew to like talk wild, but for some reason he was being like really polite and really nice to us and wasn't saying anything crazy. But then afterwards, I think he was talking to Candace Owens, and he said he felt really bad for me. Like he thought I was like trapped or like a puppet who was just like nervous, and because I didn't really like want to talk too much on the stream and like interject too much. Him and Adam were kind of going back and forth, but I was like, this was my idea.
Oh, you ain't want to get clipped too much? That's why you was watching what you were saying?
Kind of. And also I just like I know that I'm not the best. Like I feel like I argue better on paper than I do in person. I think I trip over my words a lot.
So
I
you're
need-
one of those text message warriors?
Yes,
Or
yes,
you
yes.
feel light
Okay.
'em up?
When me and Adam, like, we'll be in a mood, right? In the house, we'll be like kind of fighting in our heads. We won't talk. He'll leave. He'll go to the back house. We'll be playing poker, and then he'll start texting me like, I feel the vibe. And then that's when I start going. Like, we like fight over text more than we do in person. Because in person, you kind of get too heated, and then you don't even know why you're like mad in the first
Especially
place.
when you're looking at him too, the anger stuff. You're like, I like
Yeah.
to slap him, but I can't.
I feel like I've never ever slapped anyone.
But no, like the thought.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thought
But I'm
process.
like, oh, I'm just so mad. But I feel like when you separate yourself from those like emotions, you kind of take a deep breath and you're like, wait, why am I actually mad? I'm very rational to the point where I feel like probably guys wouldn't like me for it because they like kind of like a little crazy, and I don't even have like a little crazy in me.
He's just always chilling.
I'm
I
not-
never
I'm
get
not-
angry.
You're not
Ever.
toxic?
Ever get angry.
You never get angry? You never get toxic? You never do any toxic shit to
I'll
piss
stop
off
talking.
a girl? It just does it?
I'll stop talking and wait until I cool down.
And then you just leave?
So I don't say nothing I regret.
Exactly. That's what happens. You just start saying stuff you don't mean. And then you're like, now I'm not even mad at you about what originally happened. Now I'm mad about all the extra mean shit you said.
Yeah.
And then it's like a new fight on top of the old fight.
Exactly.
So we're just giving you a little bit of tips on how to fight right now, because just separate yourself when you're mad.
Yeah, you know.
I never have like a lash out
Walk into
moment.
another room, go do something, go take a little ride. Anything
Yes.
to calm. And once you get calm and you have a cooler head and you still think those thoughts, then you discuss it in a calm manner.
Yeah, I have done that before where I'm like, I'm mad, I go get the car keys, I go for a drive, I sit in my car, I start writing out on a note, like why I'm mad and what I want to say. I just feel like I do better on paper. That's the whole point I'm trying to make here. Okay, so another thing that kept coming up is that people thought that like Adam was making money off of this. Like he set me out like a pimp to go and bring in some money, but like it was all my money and he had nothing to do with it. He was more like, fine, I'll let you get this one. Like go do your thing.
Yeah.
You know? And I want to bring up you because you have a lot of story times on your TikTok, and you have this one that, you know, the meme makers, they went back in your TikTok and they found it. Jason has been paid by husbands to their wives before, and so you had a story time about how some guy paid you like $10K to his wife.
And they made the assumption that Adam did.
They assumed it was about Adam, and they kept like taking that audio and like making videos with Adam's face and then me and you together. And I think someone asked you about it on a podcast and you didn't correct them.
I didn't correct.
Like you let them believe that Adam paid you $10K. You kind of
No,
like,
they said they made money. If you find it, they say both parties made money. They didn't
Okay.
directly say Adam paid, because I don't tell lies, so I would have snipped that in the book.
Okay,
But
okay.
they said
Maybe I
both
misunderstood.
sides made money, and I agreed to that.
okay. Because I thought that you were letting people believe that Adam paid you $10K, which would have been wild because
Would have.
Adam is pretty cheap. Like Adam is not spending $10K on Jason to fuck me. Like that's craziness. But a lot of people really believed that. Like even though they were like
assumed it for
fake
sure.
videos, it was really convincing because you had that audio out there of you telling the story.
And I already
about-
had the audio, right?
Yeah,
I had
it's
the
old.
audio previously, and
It
they
was
snatched
yes.
it and then added to.
It was a way
current
old
content.
video, but you know, you're popular on TikTok, so you have all of these like old
Backdated
things that
stuff.
people could go get and like pull from. And since you already, you know, you did that for a living before you got into the industry, it was just like so believable. Do you still get like propositioned for that all the time?
All the time.
Yeah. What would it
It
take?
got worse.
What would it take income wise for it to like make you come out? Because I'm sure it's not the same price as it used to be.
A lot.
I still can't believe we won an award.
Right?
Did you pick up your trophy?
No, I didn't. I was gone, and I kept telling Maz to go pick it up. I told him the other day, and still didn't go. I don't
You
think.
should have them ship it to you. They have like an office. They're probably holding it. I went and picked it up, and I thought I was going to see you at the tent. I was like, okay, I'm finally going to see Jason. Like, we can take a photo with our trophies.
Yeah, that
I
was
should have
good,
brought
though.
it with me. Okay, Adam was having way too much fun with Twitter. I'm sure you were seeing.
Oh, he was-
He
yeah.
was kind of like, well, they're making fun of me. I'm going to get ahead of it, and I'm going to feed into it. And this is kind of why everyone thought like every single part of this was like a marketing stunt. Like, they thought everything that we did was all
Pre-planned.
pre-planned, which it was not. Like, I was just like, I'm gonna get social media promotional content and that's it. And then everything kind of ran wild once it was posted. But Adam was getting a little involved. So he posts this picture of himself bench pressing and says, I wasn't born with the strength required to let another dude bang my wife. It takes hours upon hours in the gym to gain this kind of strength. Weak men will never understand. And I have to give it to him for doing that. It was hilarious, and
That's funny though.
it was kind of like, well, I'm making fun of myself, so you can't make fun of me.
Exactly. Your words don't mean nothing. I'm clowning myself.
Oh, and people using photos of me pregnant and saying that I was pregnant
Oh
with
my
your kid. And he was
God.
saying that he's gonna love our kid and raise it like it's his own. I feel like all of that is a little too far. I'm like,
That was a bit much though.
I'm not pregnant, was not pregnant.
Yeah, but I see memes like with black babies and stuff.
Ugh.
I'm like, come on.
It was a lot. And then obviously people like Antonio Brown getting involved.
Adam's comeback to that was funny though.
Oh man. This is the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
The Full House meme. Happy wife, happy life. him just right behind me right there, all three of us together. I feel like we were a part of like every YouTube video that week. Like I don't watch a lot of YouTube, but Adam would just go to watch a YouTube video and then all of a sudden they're talking about us.
Right. In the beginning, like I had to like put, you know, you can put like a topic or a name inside of the Google, and then it transmits anytime you're something.
It tells you.
So I had to take it off. It was going bonkers. I was like, no, I had to remove that. It was too much.
I just get every email every hour.
Literally every 10 minutes.
It was crazy.
For the first
my girlfriends were so
days.
hyped, by the way. My girlfriends were like, yay, Lenny, finally got to fuck someone else. So here's Riley like defending me, which you've shot with Riley before.
Yes, multiple times.
I've heard you say that she was quite the workout.
Oh, she is.
She's got a lot of energy. Huh?
Doesn't run out.
She doesn't run out of energy. I usually don't like to watch scenes with my friends because I'm like, I know you, and I feel like I know them so well that I could see it in their face if they like didn't like it or were annoyed or something. But with her, I'm like, wow, it's like a specimen. Like, gotta see it.
She's crazy.
She is.
A good way.
Yeah, in a very good way.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a few more here.
Face glowing up. You can see her dimples poking out through her cheeks.
God.
Look at the eye contact.
This is called being a good actor, okay?
Yes.
My heart wouldn't be able to take it. My heart wouldn't be able to take it. Take it. My heart wouldn't be able to take it. Look how she's purring up her lips. Oh my God.
They're reading way too much into it, okay? And then you came in and you did the little titty dance.
Oh yeah. Just thought I'd add a little spice to it just for the humor.
I just like didn't know you were gonna do that, and I was like, oh my god. What is this? Another sports.
It gets stomped out in my drug test, you fuck!
What? Guys, I'm like blushing because I'm like, was it really like that? Okay, and then Adam, obviously my husband is so extra. He decided that we were gonna go.
Okay, Lena, I'm so proud of you doing your first ever BBC scene. That
All
I
his
decided that
idea.
I wanted to get you a little something nice. Open your eyes.
What? This? For me?
Terrible acting on my part because
Please. I really
I'm sorry, this is not a color Lamborghini I would have gotten
Anything for
ever.
my
I was
queen.
like, babe, you could at least give me like a black one or something.
I love it. Thank you.
Something, you know, not the green one. Yeah, but this was his idea, and obviously it was fake. Like, he didn't actually get me a Lamborghini. I don't want a Lamborghini. This is like, it's too nice. You should see my rims right now. I'm not the best parker, so I don't need to have a Lamborghini. But yeah, we did that. That went crazy. People were reporting on it as if it was real. I guess now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, I could see why people thought that everything was like pre-planned marketing. But this was all him.
That was good though.
He's a schemer.
Because imagine now that we got picked up everywhere.
It did.
And everybody was talking crazy
like,
about it.
Increased the cycle. I know. It was like, I'm gonna go all the way with this. Yeah, and like, no one in my family ever talked about it to me, but like, someone sent it to his mom. So then she had to tell his dad to just be like, just so you don't see it on your own, like Lena and Adam decided to do this thing. It's okay. Their relationship is great. Nothing to worry about. But I'm like, man.
The only thing my parents said about it, they didn't really say too much. My mom just called me. She was like, they say that man say you can't come to LA no more. I'm like, mother, calm down. It's not that serious. I'm like,
I know.
go back and drink some coffee.
She was stressed about that?
Out of everything, that was the one thing she called me about.
Oh my
Like,
God.
oh, you go work over there a lot, Jason.
Adam, look, you're so threatening that he got a call from his mom. I mean, I feel like that would be me as a mother. I'd be like, babe, are you okay? Are you
That's
okay?
the only thing she called about.
That's hilarious. She wasn't worried about it. I mean, she already knows what you do for a living, I'm
Yeah.
assuming, so she's not really thinking
Yeah,
it's a big
sure,
deal.
okay.
Another day in your life. It's funny because, like, I feel like after I did my scene with you and it went super viral, like, I had a lot of male performers just start DMing me. They want to be the next scene, and they're thinking it's going to go, like, as viral. Obviously, nothing is ever going to go as viral as this went. It's, like, the peak of virality. But, yeah, I'm like, oh, wow, now everyone's trying to do something with me because they think it's going to go viral. And I'm like, shit, I can't promise you all that. Like, I didn't even know that was going to happen.
Yeah, that would be hard to duplicate.
Yeah, and I think the thing that made it crazy is that, like, it was right after I got married. So they're just like, wait, why would she wait until she got married to do this when she could have done this before?
And it just so happened to work out like that.
Yes,
time.
exactly. I had like had it in my head and had the discussion with Adam before we went to get married in Italy, and then right when we got home, it happened. But like it just happened that way. It wasn't planned. Like nothing. None of it was predetermined. We weren't like, oh, this will be crazy. But it was Adam's idea. He was like, you should pretend that this is your wedding gift. And so that was like one part of it that was like pre-planned. He was like, you should say that. And I was like, are you sure? Like it sounds a little disrespectful, but it was his idea, so it wasn't me. Okay, I kind of felt weird about like Adam has no jumper, and then he has a lot of people who work for him who are black, who he podcasts with who are black, who made it such a big deal because you are black, which to me, I wasn't really thinking about that. When I was thinking about who I should shoot a scene with, I was like, should I shoot with Johnny or should I shoot with Jason? Because in my head, those are the two biggest people to shoot with. I wasn't thinking about any of the racial components of it, but then especially because Adam has a hip-hop podcast, it became a racial thing. And I feel like it was like black people who made it a bigger deal that we were like, you let her sleep with a black guy. And I'm like, whoa, that to me is like a little racist and a little extra.
Look at it as two talents working together. You pick the best talent you can pick.
Yeah.
And me or Johnny Sins is two good choices, so why not go for those?
I was like, and then I feel like I got a lot of crazy racist people in my DMs being like, oh, you're dirty now. And I was like, whoa, like I really get to see like a different perspective from people that I wasn't expecting at all. I was like, oh, blocked.
You know that's their favorite thing to play on. I just ignore them. I just look like, but I know every interview I will go to, they will want to talk about this.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, it's finished. Why are we still talking about it?
I know, everyone says I'm dragging it, but I'm like, you guys are dragging it first. Well, I think we're done. I think we should film another scene.
I think so too.
All right. We got stuff to do. Yeah, I think it'll be really successful. We got stuff to do. We're gonna go. We'll see you later. All right, guys, I think we're gonna have to end this YouTube video here because we got something to do. So turn your phone off. We're gonna get busy.